How's it going with you?
Uh, not too bad. Not too bad. And yourself?
Not bad at all. Playdeaf, you guys got a new album that just came out.
Yep.
Tell me about that album and the process of, making it.
Well, I guess this album's been in the works for a while. We've been together for, I guess, just a little over 4 years, and really, we noticed chemistry right away when we started jamming together. The first 6 months, we kind of laid down a demo, which is like a 12-song demo, and a lot of these songs, not all of them, but quite a few of them have kind of evolved over the years from some of them really started at that demo. So we've had a few years to kind of craft them, playing them over and over in shows, and we've recorded them many times in many different places. And then this recording was it was kind of like the mastering of getting everything down just exactly the way we wanted after trial and error over a few years. Yeah, I guess that answer your question.
Yeah, and the recording process, you say, would it have been quite, easy to do?
Well, when we originally started recording demos and stuff, we were doing a lot of home recording, but we can only get such a good sound, and we really wanted to get high end sound, so we started exploring other studios, and we ended up at Chalet Studios up in Uxbridge, and they have a really nice studio there, and we basically recorded. I think we recorded about 18 songs, and only ended up putting 12, 13 on the actual album. But the process was basically we laid down all the drum tracks at Chalet Studio, and then pretty much all the other tracks were done at Jeff's house. So the guitars and vocals and bass and all that stuff. And Jeff did a lot of the mastering, which is pretty impressive. Like he's really talented at doing that kind of stuff. So it worked out. So really, we had the advantage of a high-end studio for the drums, and coupled with the time to kind of do things the way you want with the rest of the tracks. So we really only spent the money for the studio being just for the drum tracks, really.
Hmm.
And by that time, I was so well rehearsed with all the songs that I basically, we spent a weekend there and we banged out 18 drum tracks. I was averaging like laying down 2 takes per song. It was pretty aggressive and a pretty rigorous weekend. I had blisters on my hands and they were all taped up, and went through several changes of clothes because I hit pretty hard and lots of drumsticks. But it was a good weekend.
A very good weekend, and the album's called Super Sexy Market. Where does that name come from?
Well, there's a song on the album called Super Sexy Market, and I guess there's a theme you'll notice on the album. A lot of the songs are some way about sex or cars, or just good old fashioned rock and roll. And Super Sexy Market is, it's left up to interpretation, but to me it always reminded me of people having sex in the parking lot of a supermarket. So like there's a song like Jet Black Cadillac is about having sex in a Cadillac. So there's definitely a theme going on there with some of those songs, and it's just a nice alliteration, like Super Sexy Market. The combination of words sounded really good in a song, and we decided to name the album after that.
Brings back what rock and roll should be, sex and music.
Pretty much, yeah, and it is. It's a little bit angrier than we're slightly less angry, a little bit more mature, but that was very much we needed to get that out, and I'm not saying we've toned it down a bit, but that one is a lot of high energy. Like the whole album, start to finish, is pretty high energy and pretty loud.
And Helder, are you guys going to be playing anytime soon in Canada?
Actually, we are having a release party to celebrate our Australian release and our international iTunes release on November 3rd, which is this coming Thursday, at the Bovine Sex Club in Toronto.
And with that, what's in store for Playdeaf in 2012?
Well, we're basically we've just released our first single, first video, and the album just came out a couple of days ago in Australia. We've got another 3 videos coming up in the year. So we've been very lucky. We've had some talented people work on our videos. So they're all pretty much shot and done, except for one. We're still doing the finishing touches on it. But I think we've got a really solid visual look that is really it really complements the music. So I'm really excited about getting that out there and having people see and hear Playdeaf.
Well, excellent stuff, Helder. Thanks for taking the time, and good luck with this album.
Thanks. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, you have a good evening.
You too. Thanks.